It happened a few winters ago. My divorce had drained me and I needed an escape. My wife at the time, Lauren, suggested we get away, somewhere quiet, away from the noise of everything. We found a remote cabin deep in the woods of Vermont. No neighbors, no town nearby, just miles of trees and silence. It sounded perfect. The first few days were peaceful. Snow fell lightly outside, and the fire kept us warm. It felt like the reset I needed. But then things started to feel off. At first, it was small things. Doors I swore I had closed were suddenly open. The air felt heavy at night, almost like the walls were closing in. One evening, I stepped outside for firewood. The night was still, too still. Then I saw them, footprints in the snow leading around the cabin. But they weren't ours. I followed them with my flashlight until they disappeared into the tree line. My breath came out in visible clouds as I stared into the darkness. There was nothing there, at least nothing I could see. That night I locked every door and window. Lauren thought I was being paranoid, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Around 2 a.m. I woke up to a noise outside. A slow, deliberate creaking, like footsteps on the porch. I held my breath and listened. The footsteps stopped, but then something worse happened. A knock. 3 slow, heavy knocks on the front door. I shook Lauren awake. We stayed still, listening. Another knock, and then a whisper, so soft I almost thought I imagined it. "Let me in." My stomach turned to ice. I grabbed the fire poker and slowly approached the door. Through the peephole, nothing. Just the snow-covered porch. But when I looked down, my blood ran cold. The footprints were there, leading up to the door. But there were no footprints leading away. We didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I went outside to check, but the footprints had vanished. The snow was undisturbed, like nothing had ever been there. But I knew what I heard. That night, it happened again. The knocking, the whisper. Only this time it was coming from the back door. We left before sunrise, packed everything in minutes, and drove without looking back. I don't know what was out there in those woods, and I don't want to know. But sometimes, on cold winter nights, I still hear it in my dreams. The slow, deliberate knocking and the voice whispering, "Let me in."